and gentlemen, this is the final fight on the night's program, at the end of which we will be crowning a new cruiserweight champion of Guyana. Fighting for the vacant title are Kurt Bess and Cleveland Fraser. Again, the judges for the fight are Clement D'Souza, Francis Abraham, and Andrew Thurn. Ian Jardine is the referee for this bout. Introducing the boxers. Fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 183 pounds, wearing blue trunks with yellow trimmings, fighting out of Barbados, but he is Guyanese.
Well, I think he's wearing black trunks. Black trunks with a gold stripe.
And back home in the blue corner, wearing blue as well. White trimmings and the Guyana flag emblazoned on his trunks. He weighed in at 200 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for...
Kurt Bess has a 17-pound advantage. They are of similar height, 6'4", each boxer, and I think their reach is the same. So it's just a differential in weight. We will see whether Bess will make that weight count. I think Bess, though, although the height is officially listed at 6'4", Bess appears to be the taller of the two.
Yep, he is.
So
I mean, at a glance, he is.
Yes. Here we go. Cruiserweight Championship of Guyana is on the line here. Fraser's aggressive immediately.
Out of his blocks early.
Yes, Fraser's out of his blocks.
And those sharp punches. Those punches are very sharp. Yeah. I mean, it's early days yet, but very sharp punches by Fraser. He saw that left jab and the straight
maybe
right
one thing
making into Bess's face.
Maybe one thing Rogers told him is that Bess is a slow starter.
I hope he told him he gets warmed up as the fight goes on.
Yeah, maybe that's why he told him finish it early. See, that's the thing about Bess, that sometimes he gets immobile. He doesn't move.
With this kind of attack that Cleveland Fraser started, the mode of attack and the mode of approach to the fight, he will be required to be well conditioned because this is a fast pace he started at.
Yeah.
And one would expect that as the fight wears on, it's going to become a little more hot.
But I think what he's done, he's not allowed Bess to start using his jab. Bess, is...
But like I said, he caught Bess by surprise,
yeah.
and we have to wait and see if indeed Bess will recuperate and then come back on as the aggressor in this one here.
Bess has got to mount some kind of offense because he's just, at the moment, letting Fraser get off first. Fraser's corner encouraging him to get off first, Don't let Bess.
He did get a couple of hard ones there, Fraser did.
Yes.
Fraser is developing a confidence, and you can see it. But, I mean, as I said it before, it's early days yet. It's the first round, and you never know what.
Fraser certainly landing more effectively. And I would have to say that's a good run, a very good run for Fraser.
Definitely. From the onset, from the very first bell, he made his intention clear and he fought right through the round, connecting at will.
Remember that Bess weighed in at 200 pounds and Fraser 183. Fraser is 33 years of age, as against 31, Kurt Bess.
Bess certainly needs to reassess his statics here. Fraser was getting off first. Bess couldn't get his jab working. And he seems, you know, when he's hit, he stops moving completely.
Seconds out. At the bell, round number 2.
Second round. Let's see if Bess can do something different in this round to get himself back into the fight.
Remember, this is 12 rounds, and you know it's early days yet. But Fraser, you know, he's already signaled his intention, and he's really using some vicious body punches and head shots. There you go. There you go. Has Bess covering up. Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful punches by Fraser.
Is hitting him with
connecting to Bess. And I think Bess is bearing up.
Bess can't get the room to get his punches off because Fraser's not only hitting him, but
crowding him.
Yeah. Bess has long arms. He needs to get room to get those punches going. But he's absorbing a lot of punishment.
The question is, can Fraser keep up this tempo?
Wow. So far, Bess is taking the punches pretty well.
That's a vicious left hook.
Yeah. It's a double left hook.
And I dare say that Fraser is becoming confident by every second of the fight. And every time he thumps Bess about like that, and he sees the result of Bess drifting back, or you know, he's getting more confident.
You see, Bess is getting set. He has to get set to throw his punches. You know. But he's not trying to come to these wild swings from Fraser. He's just retreating. Now he tries a long right. Motion in for Fraser to come into him. And Fraser does come in. Ooh. Bess lands are very good. Some very good
Bess
punches
is really now
yes,
driving in.
And they're just exchanging punches. There is some vicious punches being exchanged in the corner there.
Howard, I don't see this going 12.
Not at the rate they're
I
going.
don't see this going 12.
Bess got in some good shots just now. But Fraser took them well.
The cameraman
just got floored there.
A left hook.
Yeah, the cameraman got hit off the ring apron.
He will know better now than to go too close to the ropes. Yeah. Punches are...
Because these are big guys with very long arms, and when they miss...
He gets it.
Yeah, he would get it. Oh, beautiful body shot from Fraser. Both fighters have landed well. This is an extremely entertaining fight, but as you say, Mike, the question is whether Fraser can maintain this pace.
Well, it's early days yet, I can tell you that. There's 10 more to go.
Yes.
10 more hard rounds.
I have my doubts as to whether he can maintain.
Well, we have to wait and see.
Because Bess landed some good shots in that round as well. Even though I still think Fraser outpunched him.
Again, we say thanks to Digicel and Simacall, Giftland Office Max, Guyana, the Ministry of Agriculture, and Coach Guyana Limited. They are the sponsors of this evening's program, and we continue to look forward to their continued support.
Well, the cameraman has quite courageously resumed his position on the ring apron. think Fraser is starting to jab a bit more.
This time when strategy will start taking precedence now.
Yeah.
The wild swings are going to be aborted. We're going to see a more restrained effort from both boxers. But don't be fooled, Howard. It's going to be punches just the same. And there you see both boxers have more or less cooled down from the wild swing. But
they couldn't maintain that pace forever.
Definitely not. But then at the same time, you have to remember that someone has to take the initiative, and the initiative is what really matters in who wins this fight.
I think Bess is showing some damage on his right eye from some of the left hooks. I think his eye is slightly swollen. Bess is waiting for Fraser to come out, to get out first before he counters. He's not taking the initiative. Bess has a good jab. I don't know why he's not using it. This is a good right hand from Fraser. And he tries another one for good measure. Yeah, but I don't think Bess is seeing it coming.
What's happening is that Bess is allowing Fraser to grow in confidence.
That's right.
And that could be detrimental for him as the fight goes long. Because remember, both fighters are in a grueling battle.
Right.
Both are expending energy. And I can't see, I don't see Fraser being immaculately fit over Bess being immaculately fit over Fraser. What we will have is coming down to the wire. The man who's able to compile the early points is going to come out looking handsome.
That's right. And if he allows Fraser to just jab him silly every round, then he's going to just give away the fight.
Round number 4 is about to come up.
Fraser slowed down the tempo because obviously he couldn't maintain the tempo the first 2 rounds, and just jabbed him. Bess has a pretty good jab. He has very long arms. And if he jabs, it could be very effective in keeping Fraser off.
Seconds out. Coming up at the bell. Round number 4.
There's Fraser pumping 2 left jabs in Bess's face as soon as the round begins. This is a case, Mike, with the shorter man out jabbing the taller man.
You see, Bess is not utilizing his jab enough. And if he does, what can happen is that he can be setting himself to shoot off those combination punches. Everything is going to come off the jab. But Fraser is the man who's still the initiative. And mind you, Howard, Fraser is getting confident by the second. Look at that guy.
He's building up a lot of confidence. Because he can penetrate Bess's defense quite easily.
He's a strong puncher, Fraser is. And he's using those punches in full effect.
But so is Bess. Bess is a strong puncher. And he has floored Fraser. That seemed like a delayed reaction to the punch to me. Fraser takes the 8, and he's up at the count of 8. Bess comes in for the kill now. Fraser still seems a bit wobbly.
He seems to have a cut over the eye. Are you seeing a cut, Howard? My God,
and
that one
goes,
there is it.
I think it's over
that
now.
That one is it. Murder she wrote.
He didn't recover. He hadn't recovered from the first shot. And he's flat on his back.
From that one.
And he is out.
I think that what has happened here is that, well, I can't really tell what.
The referee has waved the fight off as far as I can see.
I saw the punch, but I never believed it was such a vicious punch. But that was the beginning of the end for Fraser, and it was persistent.
He seemed to
on
fall
the
with
part
a bit of a delayed reaction to the punch.
Exactly. But it's like a punch that caught him, and long after that he fell. And I'm saying to you too that, you know, I don't know what happened. I didn't see the punch clearly, but it had to be a strong punch.
And he was obviously wobbled after because you know, he just could not hold off Bess's last onslaught. And he had no defense to the last couple punches. Last few punches that just knocked him out.